as you guys can see on the screen, allows us to aggregate all of the cellular signals as well as Starlink together so that we have one super internet as we're driving across the United States.
That's Brett from UFD Tech. And if you didn't know, him and his team just did a crazy non-stop live stream while driving coast to coast over 3,000 miles across the United States. Wow. His son has a rare disease called SYNGAP1 and experiences thousands of seizures every year. So, inspired to help his son and others like him, Brett and the UFD Tech team started doing an annual live-streamed Cannonball Run to raise money for SYNGAP research. And for the past couple years, we've been helping them stay connected on the road.
Speedify has saved our stream 912 times. So shout out to our sponsor Speedify, who's helping us. Yeah, Starlink's not even working right now. Like, Starlink is down, but you didn't notice that because we're using Speedify. And they matched donations last year, they're matching donations this year. Shout out to Speedify. They're a huge part of why this cannonball even succeeded for the last few years.
When you're moving across the US, especially through things like mountains and tunnels and the more rural parts of the country, it's a major challenge to get a constant, strong enough internet connection to keep an HD live stream stable and connected. One internet solution is Starlink, since it uses a satellite connection, so it doesn't rely at all on cell signal being available. But at the time that they started doing the Cannonball Run, Starlink didn't make dishes for cars. And while trying to figure out how to mount their first Starlink to their car, they ended up breaking it. But fortunately, they figured out how to mount the second one and got it working. Still, even with a Starlink on top of their car, it wasn't a strong enough connection by itself to live stream. Anytime they go out of range of a satellite, there's no connection and the stream would drop. So after extensive research, they finally found Speedify. And they figured out they could use it to merge the Starlink connection together with connections from the three major US cell carriers, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon, and use Speedify to combine them together into one super connection to make constant HD live streaming in a moving car possible while driving all the way across the United States. And we here at Speedify are beyond happy to support such an amazing cause. And UFD Tech ended up raising over $500,000 at the end of this year's Cannonball Run to support SYNGAP1 research. So if you haven't yet, make sure you check out their channel.